What up? Oh, goodness. That's loud.
There it is. Yeah, I got that volume back up.
Oh, that hurt a little bit.
Did it?
Just a little bit.
You gonna be all right?
50 Cent said that.
You're gonna be all right.
I'll tell you this, Neil.
Johnny's daddy.
Johnny's daddy.
I don't know that song, but
You know, Ryan Gosling was Johnny's daddy. What? Already going to tell you what we're talking about? Yeah.
Oh, wait, we don't really do that.
No.
We're in the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, just like a power washer, we're breaking the mold.
We're going to tell
So stupid.
We are going to tell them what we're talking about. We're explaining things today.
We're explaining Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds?
No, Ryan Reynolds Gosling.
We already explained Ryan Reynolds.
Was that Ryan Reynolds? That was my favorite intros ever when we started mumbling his name.
Ryan
was that
Reynolds.
regular or Patreon?
Reynolds. Was that one? That was that was Patreon.
Okay, so what? Patreon.com/explain everything. So whenever you listen to my words, you hear them. Sorry, that's called a transition. Hashtag segue. Most expensive riding vehicle that never took off.
Ball blurt.
They said, Steve Jobs said that would replace like transportation. Like
What does he know?
I mean, he's dead now. Respect, Neil.
Wow.
Gosh.
I'm sorry.
Ride of a lifetime.
He knows a lot.
He was in Ride of a Lifetime. They talk about him. And Bob Iger talks about his relationship when he bought
David
Pixar.
Fincher.
Okay, Tyler, spiraling out of control. So we were talking about Ryan Gosling today. He is one of my personal favorites when it comes to actors. He's so hot right now.
You ever get people to be like, "Oh my gosh, are you Ryan Reynolds?"
Neil.
Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds Gosling. I have occasionally gotten a comment on a YouTube video.
Your Father's Day posts every year.
Father's Day and my dad's birthday. I just told him about that this Saturday.
For real? Does he not know?
He don't have social media.
What?
That's why always in my caption I say, "Hey Dad, happy Father's Day. You'll never see this."
Oh,
but
you gotta tell people what it is.
I showed him. Okay, so people occasionally say that I look similar to Ryan Gosling. And like what they say jokingly is that I'm the what is it? Great Value, the Walmart, the Great Value Ryan Gosling, generic standard Ryan Gosling knockoff, JV Ryan Gosling. I get it all. But it's also there's more of a gap than just JV. It's like he's NBA, I'm like fifth grade Pee Wee, where the parents care too much.
What if they're saying that to him right now? They're like, "Man, you're like the Great Value Tyler Tarver."
You look like the Banana Republic Tyler Tarver. He's Old Navy or Banana Republic. So they're owned by the same company. So whenever
there's a gap between them.
There's a gap. There's a gap, like in The Nutty Professor. Whenever he makes fun.
I didn't get that.
There's a gap when he falls into the gap. The gap is the middle one. You're right. Old Navy gap. I'm sorry, I had to think about it. I didn't know you were making a thing.
It's all right.
I ruined everything. Whatever. Who cares about this story anymore? On Father's Day and my dad's birthday, which is March 31st. You all know that. Yeah. Whenever I post on social media, because you're supposed to post about things like that, I always do a carousel, which means you can swipe through the pictures. Yeah. And I always do pictures of my dad and me, like when I was a baby, but also grown up, blah, 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 pictures. The last photo for the past, I've done this for like 5 or 6 years now. The last photo is this picture of Ryan Gosling holding a baby and laughing. And so it's like people might assume that that's my dad. And I'll tell you this, either people don't swipe in the carousel, they don't care, or they don't notice that's not him. Every now and then, about once out of every 2 events, I get somebody says, "Wow, your dad looks a lot like Ryan Gosling." And I go, "Yeah, I get that." He gets that a lot.
He gets that a lot.
And so I put that in there. It's actually Ryan, fun fact, that's not from a movie. Because if you search Ryan Gosling holding a baby,
that's him, isn't
you
it?
either get, it is him, but you also, they only get 2 options. You get him from The Place Beyond the Pines, where he's got like a teardrop tattoo and blonde hair.
That's good.
It looks too movie produced, and he's holding a baby. Or you get him in that picture, because that was like, I think it was like his cousin or somebody he was close to. They took care of their baby for like 6 months, and he like took him in and just like loved this kid, and then he gave him back. But he connected, and that's a picture of him and the baby. So that's the baby. What's that line from The Mandalorian, where he's like,
the baby.
Show me the baby.
Show me the baby.
Show me the baby.
Yeah.
So Werner Herzog, isn't that the guy?
That's it.
Man, so good.
You're 2 for 2.
I'm trying my best today, man. I've had like 6 cups of coffee. I just don't want to use the restroom halfway through the podcast.
You know what would make it 3 for 3?
What?
Oh, you know it's coming.
Wait, what? 3v3?
Joey.
The 3v3? You're not doing 3v3. You're doing the Joe. Oh, you're making 3 out of 3. Yeah. I'm with you. Oh my gosh.
3 out of 3.
It's like my brain is like, it's like an engine that's like, but then it's about to blow a rod and blow up, just like both of our vehicles did.
Oh, you know who's never blown a rod?
Joseph Dillon in his car.
He wants nothing to do with this.
No, but in a greater sense, he wants everything to do.
All of it.
Bring the heat.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Tyler and Neil Explain Everything podcast. Now officially your fourth favorite podcast. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you go to patreon.com/explain everything to get exclusive episodes. Looks like we made it.
We should explain Brian.
Explain Brian, our voiceover
He's
guy.
So good.
You know, some say he's the most underrated host of the podcast.
The only.
So, do we need to promote the giveaway?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm giving away $201.
We're in it.
I need it to be like worth it.
I keep telling you, listen, people.
Even
this is a lock.
So help me. It's
You
Ryan.
could bet on
Andrew Locke.
You could bet on. Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Doesn't he have a saying like he's like, "Don't tell me what I can't do."
That's John Locke.
John Locke. Well, Andrew Locke. Same thing.
Andrew Luck was a quarterback, and I related it to.
And I thought, John Locke.
I'm sorry.
You guys don't understand. There's a lot of loose ends rattling around up here.
Yeah.
And no, one of those things that we want to do is we want to give you all of the money.
200. Oh, we got a Brian.
Hey, Explain Everything listeners. It's giveaway time.
Oh, cool.
We're giving away $201, and all it costs you is a $3 subscription to
Like a raffle.
patreon.com/explain everything. $3 could win you $201, bro. That's 67 times return on your investment. I learned that from Tyler's YouTube math channel. Now get over there and subscribe. We're picking one lucky Patreon subscriber to win $201 on patreon.com/explain everything. Looks like you made it.
Ugh. Okay. Who cares? We'll make it quick. Okay. We'll make it quick. Tyler, we just want to hear you talking about Ryan Gosling. Don't do your giveaway. $3. Even if you don't like it, do a $3 raffle and then cancel subscription. Or stick around, get double the fun, double mint gum, and you'll love it. It'll be the best thing you ever do.
Extra episodes every Thursday.
Yeah. Who cares? Okay. Ryan Gosling. He just like the guy we love, the other Ryan we love, the one who we love,
Ryan Reynolds,
the one the podcast loves. Is he? How many books did he write? The one that we love is Ryan Gosling, but I'm sorry, Ryan Reynolds. We also love Ryan Gosling. They're the Ryans from Canada, both from Canada.
They are both from Canada.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Can we not get a good? What's it gonna take to get a good Ryan around here
in America?
In America, yeah.
Can we not get a good American Ryan Mallett?
That sound was of collective disappointment.
Yeah, I think he coaches high school, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he does.
Oh wow, I don't know.
In Arkansas, I think.
I don't know.
Good for him. Good for him. Okay, so Ryan Gosling, he was born in 1980, Canadian actor. His parents, his mom was a secretary, and his dad was a traveling salesman. And I'm pretty sure he had a pretty strict upbringing, is what I'm seeing on there. And you know what? Everybody's definition of strict at school is like, oh, they're two, and you didn't let them like drive home on their own. Like, you don't know what's strict. Like,
get away from me with that conservatorship.
Blog boys. Conservatorship. That's like some would say that's a sailboat. This ship is sailed, Tyler. It's a conservatorship.
Hey, what was like his parents? Were they Christians? Were they Catholics? Were they Seventh-day Adventists?
I don't know.
What?
You found this information.
No,
I have no idea. Are his parents Mormon?
Yeah.
Ryan was Mormon. Eat your shawarma, Ryan. We're Mormon.
Oh my God.
From Canada, eh?
Hey, eat your shawarma. Yeah, his parents were Mormon. He said he wasn't. He said I wasn't raised Mormon.
Oh, sick. But he said he was strict upbringing. But then again, what is strict? Can I go through that whole again?
Would you say? We just keep cycling back. So would you like he had a fairly troubled school, like early elementary school going. He didn't even really make it. He didn't make it. He's got.
He didn't make it out of elementary.
He got a lot of fights. No, he's homeschooled after 13.
Well, then he was homeschooled because he joined the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah.
How old was he when he did that? Was it like 10 or 11? How old was he?
I thought he was 12.
Might have been 12.
I thought it was 12. So he got a lot of fights in elementary school. His nickname around school and even with some of the teachers was the nickname Trouble.
Oh,
that's what they called him.
Good trouble.
Oh, I
wow. Wow. So he got in the Mickey Mouse Club. We're just going to give you some facts about old Rhino before we get in there. A lot of people call him the Ryan Sandberg of acting because they have the same first name. Spelled differently.
They do.
Ryan Sandberg played for the Cubs. And so please have some Mark Grace with me. So stupid.
It's good.
I'm sorry. Please don't slam in Sammy. So
oh my gosh.
Stop, Tyler. Okay. Don't get Greg mad at me.
if you can leave a Mark
I
McGuire
can't
on us.
stop. I was trying to stay with the Cubs, but yeah, we'll
Okay.
live. I'll live.
All right.
Wow. Okay, Neil. Mark McGuire, rookie card. Okay, so Tyler, stop. So my brain is a
You guys
puddle
don't
of
even
cold
understand.
coffee right now. Puddle of cold coffee. And so he got in the Mickey Mouse Club, and he's famously known for befriending another well-known, beloved, almost American person.
Dan
He's from
Aykroyd.
Tennessee. Dan Aykroyd. Blues Brothers. How cool would it be if they did have a Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling Blues Brothers remake? They were the Blues Brothers. Would it be good or bad? Would you watch it?
No, I would not.
Well, that hurts.
I
Okay.
would watch it just on their own, but I think if they tried to do the Blues Brothers, I think that would be awful.
Okay, but also in a greater sense, they're incredible. So shut
They're
your mouth.
both incredible.
Excuse
Yes.
me. Have you seen Alpha Dog with Justin Timberlake? Speaks for itself. Okay, so anyway, they were in the Mickey Mouse Club together. Britney Spears was there too.
Yeah.
With them, but
The
you
three
know,
of them. That's a trio.
That's where Timberlake and Spears met. But the big thing is he actually lived, because you're like, Mickey Mouse Club's American. We're America first. He's from Canada, boy. Get out here with the Canada. Canada.
And then you got to spit. You got to go, get out of here and come here.
Well, what's a spit? This, what's a real spit?
Oh.
And so whenever you're thinking like, okay, well, how were they involved? How close of friends were they? How big a boy are you? He actually lived with Justin Timberlake's family. He lived with them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Fun fact.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, fun fact also, my wife's stepdad used to be in business with Justin Timberlake's dad. I never told you that, did I?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was Justin Timberlake's dad or mom. One of them was his step, and they got remarried. I think it was his dad. Nope, it was his mom. And then she had remarried, and he was in business with him for a while.
Dang.
Yeah, I just know
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's whatever.
He
She
can
said they
sing
cussed a
too.
lot.
Can't he? Can't Ryan Gosling sing? I think he's a good
Yes, he
singer.
can sing and dance. He did that a lot. You can watch. Go Google. Go Google. Go to Bing.com and search for. I'm just kidding. Ask Jeeves. I got Yahoo. Yahoo hit me up on TikTok. Did you see that?
No.
You don't care. So I made fun of
haven't seen that
Yahoo
one.
in a TikTok, and they did a duet. And she's like, it was Yahoo Australia, and she was like looking at me like, you're making fun of me. And then she said in the comment, or I went in the comments and go, this is the best. #respect. And she
Oh,
goes,
no, I did see that one.
she said, let me know if you need help setting up an account. And I said, I'll just ask Jeeves.
That's
Sorry.
pretty good.
It was funny. Okay, so Tyler Tarver on Instagram. You want to see that story? Who cares, Tyler? Stop promoting yourself. It's all about Neil. So yes, he can sing, dance. What am I saying? Search. Oh, search whenever like Ryan Gosling kid dancing. There's this whole scene where he's like dancing and like singing in like this talent show looking thing. And he's legit good as a kid.
Wow.
And so you can tell why he got on Mickey Mouse Club. How cool would it have been if Ryan Gosling would have been on NSYNC? Who would he have replaced?
Gosh.
Who would-
Any of them, except for Justin.
Okay. What if he replaced all four and it's just Justin and him? Ryan and Justin.
And then
That's a Disney
and
Plus
then
show.
they could have merged with Boys to Men.
Okay. Well, we got hot in there, like 90 degrees worth. Calm down. Don't blink 182 or you'll miss it.
I think there's a story out there that says that he sang at a wedding, and he sang "When a Man Loves a Woman" at a wedding.
When he
and
was a kid?
that was when people were like, "Oh my gosh, you have to go try out for this other thing."
Okay. And he got a Mickey Mouse Club. I didn't yawn on our podcast.
No, you didn't.
No.
It's okay.
No, I'm so sorry.
You're great. So he actually turned down "Are You Afraid of the Dark" for
Really?
Nickelodeon to be able to go. He was really, really close to going to do that.
What was the first thing you saw Ryan Gosling in? Was it The Notebook?
I feel like it was, but I couldn't have been. Was he in other? He had to have been in stuff.
I
before
saw
that.
him in Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Remember
Oh
the Titans.
my gosh,
Absolute
Yes.
liability.
Yeah,
He was a liability on the-
He's
on-
not even. He might as
Yeah.
well not even be in it.
Yeah, and on defense. I think he was a safety. It doesn't matter. He got replaced with Turk from Scrubs. Hey,
Yes, that's
so-
right. Okay, so he did have a play.
So you said earlier, people do occasionally say I look like Ryan Gosling. The first time anyone ever said I looked like him was my sister. She watched Remember the Titans. I was in like 9th or 10th grade, something like that. And she watched the movie and she said, he reminds me so much of you because he looks like you. And also he was acting goofy, like playing the guitar, goofing around, he played the guitar
Yeah,
and music.
yeah.
And so he was in the locker room goofing
No
around.
way.
And so I was kind of goofy. I don't know if you could guess that in high school. And so she said, he looks like you and he acts like you. He reminds me a lot of you. And then when I was in college, The Notebook came out. And that's when I got it all the time, especially if I didn't shave. Because, like Giving Up, Ryan Gosling, like that's the one that really got it because I had long hair in
remember
college
that
and a beard.
Giving
And
Up Gosling.
when Facebook, fun fact, because this is just a podcast about Tyler kind of looking like Ryan Gosling. Whenever Facebook first came out, I was in college, and you could start groups. That was like one of the early things you could do. You could start a group and invite
Okay.
people to your group. They didn't have pages or anything at the time, and it was only open to college kids. Someone, when I was in college, created a Facebook group called Tyler Tarver is my notebook guy. And people
my
joined
gosh.
it. And I remember because I was single, I was like looking through, I was like searching for like, oh, which girl?
Anybody
Maybe I
in
could
here?
date one of these girls.
Yeah.
Maybe they would like me. I never tried because
They
I
did
had
all the work for you.
I had zero confidence. But
Man.
you know what? That was the best shot I ever had.
So right before he did
dating.
the Notebook, well, I say right before, it was after he did Mickey Mouse Club and right before Notebook, he was one call away from getting a major recurring role on Gilmore Girls.
Really? Which part was he, Milo Ventimiglia person?
No, I think it was either him or there's another dude, like one of the boyfriends
Okay.
in there, like the rich boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh,
I've
my
never seen
girls are
Gilmore
gonna be
Girls.
so mad.
Do you watch it?
On at my house every day.
Okay. That sounds
I don't
sweet.
watch it.
Okay. Yeah, but you would.
No,
Okay.
I can't do it. It's honestly it's because there's too much banter, witty banter. So the Notebook.
Yeah, you're not a fan of witty banter. That's why you started
Do
a
you-
podcast with me.
This is good.
Yeah,
so
so
Rachel
good.
McAdams,
Yeah, he dated her.
and
he was
they
in that
weren't. They could not stand each other while they did this movie.
book. Really?
They hated each other.
Why?
They got on each other's nerves, and the personalities, I said, didn't gel. But then right after it is when they started dating.
Yep.
Just after.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
famously.
Okay, so you carry the podcast. I'll touch your arm. Sorry.
Hush.
You carry the podcast, and I'll just tell situations throughout time of when people said I look like Ryan Gosling because it's all about me, and it sounds super arrogant.
I know
but
three
who cares?
things. I know three things.
So-
who there was another actress that they almost had picked for the role that Rachel McAdams.
I know the answer is Britney Spears.
Yes.
She was almost in the Notebook.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, she was in Crossroads. Remember that movie?
I do. I never saw it.
Oh, I did. Whatever. It's cool. It's like whatever. Doesn't make me better than you. Absolutely, it does. I started a Britney podcast called Crossroads of Britney. Yeah.
No.
No, not really.
Oh my gosh. I was like, wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
I cannot, looking back at that movie, cannot.
Looking back
imagine-
at me. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
couldn't imagine. So obviously he played like a woodworker, or what did he do? He built furniture or something like
Something
that. He was
like
like a woodworker,
Yeah.
and he was rowing the boat. So he moved there 2 months before they actually filmed the movie, and he rowed the boat on whatever that body of water was every day
Yeah.
for 2 months, and started to learn how to make furniture and
Yeah.
woodworking. And there's a scene that is cut from that movie where he and Rachel McAdams, where they consummate their relationship. We'll say that.
Oh, wow.
And they're
That's
on a
what?
table, and that table that
children's
was
podcast.
made by I didn't say Johnny Knoxville. The table that was made by the furniture guy, who was a local guy. The only thing that they that he said after, I want that table back. And so he has it. And it got
I want the
cut from
table and I want Rachel McAdams.
and he got the
Yeah,
table back, and like he tells people about it, but it never made it to the movie, so it wasn't famous.
He actually is a big time, like he's almost like a method actor. He's like a Daniel Day-Lewis, but not as much. Like I say that he started to do that early in his career.
milkshake.
So do you remember that movie? What was it called? It was Mark
2001.
Mark Wahlberg was in it, and
Pumping Iron.
And Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci, is that his name?
Uh-huh.
He was in it. He played like this guy who like stole girls. It was like a really dramatic movie. He like
Really?
he stole a girl. Lovely Bones. Lonely Bones.
Oh, I've
Lonely
heard of
Bones.
it. I've never seen it.
So Ryan Gosling was supposed to do that movie, and he was going to play the creepy guy, like Stanley Tucci's character.
Really?
And so he showed up to the set. He was still pretty young. He gained like 40 pounds, like had like a gut on him, and like had grown out his mustache. Like he got into that role, and when he got there, they were like, "This is not what we wanted," and they like let him go.
No.
Yeah, like he got into it, did all that, like jacked his body up a little bit, got into the role,
dang.
and then they let him go because they were like, "This is." He showed up and they're like, "This is not what
You
we
can't
wanted."
recover from a goatee.
I mean, no, church softball goatees. That's what I call them. There's levels of. Church
I didn't
softball
realize
goatees.
that. So they just let him go.
They
I
just
wonder
let
if he
him
got
go.
paid.
I mean, my boy, he got
He
collect,
probably got-
protect your chicken. That's what Marshawn Lynch said. So, fun fact: in college, because again, it's all about me. Whenever I was in
Go there.
college, I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch for like 3 months. Yeah, because
We talked about
that's
this.
something you need to know. Because I can't look like more of a tool bag, and so. I worked there, and there was this girl that I worked with that thought I looked like Ryan Gosling, and she also worked at a Flying Fish, I think, was a restaurant or
Okay.
something. There was a restaurant in Little Rock. She was a waitress as well. When the Bill Clinton Library opened up, a bunch of celebrities flew in for it.
Yep.
Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams came into town for that, and they
What?
went and she served them at her restaurant. And I remember she came back. She goes, "You really do look a lot like him, but he's like taller. He's like 6'2" or 6'3", something like that."
Oh my
So he's
gosh.
taller, but he said, "You look like she look like that."
Wow. I didn't know that many people
I'm the
came in here.
worst. Tyler, stop talking about it. I'm
when that
sorry.
came in here.
I'm just going to tell stories.
Who
that
else
relate
did
to
he
nothing.
date? He dated other famous
Dated
people.
her. He dated. I mean, he was super like.
Sandy.
He always had good breakups. He did say Sandra Bullock's with Murder by Numbers. He was in that with her.
Do you know the age difference between the two of them?
I mean, not enough.
16 years.
That's not bad.
16 years?
Oh, it's because she's a woman, Neil? A woman?
No,
Pete Davidson?
because Willet
Jennifer
Bullock.
Garner?
Willet Bullock is a segment that we're gonna do
Willet Bullock.
on this one.
Yeah.
He dated Eva Mendes,
Yes.
which was something about the Pines. What is the name of the movie?
No, he was
they were in that
he's
together, weren't they?
married to her.
Married to her, right? Started dating, married.
But they're very private about like they got a couple girls, a couple kids.
A couple kids.
And he never like you don't see them on a lot.
No.
Like, they're pretty private.
Except when he
they're the
puts
Jesse Eisenbergs of famous people.
Oh gosh!
That's been true.
Wow. Lose the.
Lose the. Thanks. That was a deep cut. Good job, man. Good job.
Well, it was
so
JT.
he has a track record of dating ladies that, and he's always really respectful. They have a good breakup. Like there, some of those celebrity breakups are pretty rough, but he's always like, I mean, he's on the record of saying like, I've dated some amazing people. They were wonderful, and like he's on the record of saying how much he appreciates all the people he's dated.
It's
not a
good,
bad
'cause you don't
thing.
want to just start burning through.
Well, I mean, there's plenty. Like literally, Ariana Grande Coffee. She wrote a song called Pete Davidson. Like, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
And then he did stand up about
you
her.
don't want that one.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want the
Machine
smoke.
Gun Kelly, be careful.
Calm
Megan Fox.
down. Yeah, she's only dating him to meet transfer.
MGK is what they call
He
him
is
now.
only dating her. Dang it! I ruined that meme.
That's
I
all
sent
right.
that to you the other day. Wow, this one's kind of crumbling out of control. We should make this a Patreon.
So
Sorry.
they have two girls they met on that show, that flick.
Place Beyond the Pines.
Place Beyond the Pines.
They
Yeah, I
meet-
saw it. Did you see it?
Yeah, it was really good.
It's like a bunch of short stories.
It's
or
like
something.
3 movies
Yeah,
combined together.
I didn't know that going into it. I was like, I'm having a hard time keeping up with this.
Yeah, it was good though, because I was like, once they, spoiler alert, cut off or flip flop,
Flip flop.
when they killed Ryan Gosling, I was like, he's the main character.
Yeah, how could they do that? Oh, there's a totally different one.
And then
Yeah,
Bradley
it was
Cooper's
a
like, I'll be around.
There's a little bit. Yeah, that
You're
was
not the one we wanted.
Nope, no, not at all.
Okay.
So did he do SNL?
Yeah, he did.
I feel like
he's done
did.
it once or twice.
because he laughed.
He laughed at
broke.
that girl that when they were abducted by aliens, she was like,
Oh yeah.
oh,
Something
that was
about-
so
yeah.
funny. What's her name?
Toots Magoots.
Toots Magoots.
I can't think of what her name is.
Oh man, she was so good. Yeah, whatever. No matter. You look it up. She was so funny in that and he could not stop. And it became one of the most popular ones they did. Fun fact. Whenever I found it, because it's all about me.
Kate
Kate
McKinnon.
McKinnon. When I found out he was going to host SNL, I YouTube searched like Ryan Gosling and SNL. Nothing showed up, and I knew people would start searching it, because people go watch SNL clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I went that afternoon, that Saturday morning. I went and filmed 2 like YouTube videos. One was an interview with myself as Ryan Gosling, or I did like a cut of him interviewing plus me, where I like slowly try to be more and like him. And then another one I just did "Hey Girl" quotes, because he was popular with "Hey Girl." And so I did both those, uploaded them both, and one got like 35,000 views, and the other got like, I don't know, 10,000 views like in one day.
No way.
And then people hated it because they were trying to find real Ryan Gosling on SNL, and they saw me and they weren't happy.
That's what you want to be. You want to be the thing that you're like, no, that's not what
I want to be their disappointment. That's my parents. I was there for them and everybody
I wanna
else.
be there for everybody else.
Everybody else.
He's done some funny movies. He was in that one. It's like a dating movie with what's her name?
Crazy Stupid
red
Love
hair
with Emma Stone.
Yeah,
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
I thought it was good.
I loved it.
I thought it was good.
I absolutely loved it.
He plays like
him and Steve Carell.
he's like really slick, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Steve Carell, but he's like got layers. At first you think he's going to be
Date
basic.
Night. No, yeah.
Date Night's him and
Date
Tina Fey.
Night.
Steve
Yeah, I
Carell
get
and
that
Tina
one
Fey.
mixed up because that's Mark Wahlberg and he won't put
Yeah,
a
but him
shirt
and Steve Carell did really well. They had a good dynamic, I thought. And then him and Emma Stone famously have a good dynamic, but they never dated in real life.
Really? Well, so La La Land
Was so good.
is incredible. Yeah, and it doesn't, spoiler alert on that one, doesn't go the way you think that it's going to go.
Nope, it does not.
That one caught me
It's like
off
Blue
guard.
Valentine. He is so proud of Blue Valentine. He calls it like the anti-Notebook, like the real life The Notebook is what he
Wow.
calls it.
I haven't seen Blue Valentine. Does that have Michelle
Williams. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. He had a really good line in there. He talks about men are actually more romantic than women. Women really just want security. Men want to like give everything up to protect the woman. So it's like men are more romantic.
Thanks, Ryan.
It's really crazy.
I liked First Man.
I didn't see that. Only one I haven't. It's like I watch almost everything he's done. I just haven't seen that one.
I'm looking right at the camera right now.
Yeah. Well, you're a space guy, or you're a space guy. See, I put a space in there. See what I did there? See what I did there?
It's incredible.
It's
There's
Blade
a
Runner, but without Harrison
scene
Ford.
in the back.
Sorry, keep going. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. There's a scene in there. What?
He's up there. He's on the moon.
Yeah.
Harrison
Cool.
Ford.
Who cares?
And
Go
William
ahead.
Shatner now too.
Willie.
Have you seen the video footage of him? So it's on. There's TikToks out there. So William Shatner just went to space, and he went on Blue Horizons. Blue. What is it called? Blue Origin.
Yeah.
Blue Horizons.
Yeah. He was on Amazon Prime.
That's a toilet bowl
He
cleaner.
got back in 2 days.
And he's up there. William Shatner is the oldest human being to ever go to space, and he's up there,
90.
and that's kind of scary.
That's wild.
That's a lot of scary. And so what's funny is that they're all 4 of these people are up there floating around. They have like 6 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that from the edge of space, and he's up there floating, and he cannot. He's like, weightlessness, incredible. He's just saying because they've got him mic'd up for sure. Everybody else has mics, but they're only keying on his. He's like, my God, weightlessness.
He had all that time to think about his quote he's going to use.
And over and over again. And then there's the other girl on the other side, and she's cussing up a pretty good storm. It's kind of funny.
And at no point did he say, beam me up, Scotty.
No, or do a Priceline commercial.
He had so many options.
Priceline negotiator. How do we get on William Shatner? So First Man is an incredible movie. He plays it so subtle. So Neil Armstrong, and I think one of the things that he does, Neil Armstrong is not like he was not flamboyant like John Glenn, the center of attention. Neil Armstrong not, and he just played it really well. A guy who wrestled with things, who had internal battles and struggles and all that kind of thing. It was I thought he did great. And the end of that movie, there's a couple scenes in there, man. It's so great.
Okay, so I'll go watch it. All right, cool.
Go do that one.
All right, let's go. Before we go 3v3, what is your least favorite Ryan Reynolds movie?
I think it's that Place Between the Pines.
You didn't like it?
I don't know. I think the problem is I went in with certain expectations. I think one of my absolute favorites, because that's not what you asked me, is Drive.
Yeah, well, that's 3v3, bro. We got 3v3 before we 3v3.
We're gonna drive it.
You're gonna pick your favorite.
Oh, and I'm not even thinking about that. I was thinking like I don't think there's one that I dislike him in.
No, he's so good.
What are
one that I didn't like was Lars and the Real Girl. It's where he like falls
I never
in love.
saw that.
He falls in love with this like puppet or mannequin or something.
Okay.
It's from 2007. I was like on a Ryan Gosling train. I was like, oh, girls think I look like I might get a date. You know, whatever.
Like, why are you putting this trash out?
Yeah, like Ryan, what are you doing? It was like it's not that it was bad. It was just like boring. And I love almost every movie I watch. And my buddy Daniel, he's like, how is it? And I was like, it's okay. He goes, wow, it must be terrible because you like everything. And I was like, yeah. Wow. It was just boring to me. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not
Amber Noble, she was the junior high student pastor at New Life Church way back in the day. She was like, she told me like 10 times we need to do that for big screen. You guys need to do it for big screen. And I was like, what is it? 'Cause this guy, he falls in love with a doll and he carries it around with him everywhere. I'm like, we are not.
Yeah, there's
going to be able to be
a soft pass.
That's going to be in there.
Yeah, that's so good.
So okay.
Let's 3v3 it.
We should do it.
Pick our favorite movies of Ryan.
Okay.
Welcome to the party, pal. This is 3v3.
All right, 3v3. This is where we take. Let's do this draft style. So, like, if we pick one, we can't grab the other one. Okay? Do you want to go first? Or you want me to?
If you want to go, you can go first.
Okay, good. Drive. I'll take Drive.
It.
Sorry, I know you're going to say it. That's why I didn't take it. And Drive, I actually have the jacket from Drive. So
for real? Oh,
yeah.
I have a picture of you standing on the stage, looking back this way with that jacket.
Looking back at me.
Yes.
Yeah, I wore it in
that. That's pretty good.
So good. Okay, but yeah, definitely Drive. So who's your first pick?
I would have to say First Man, but that's a little less because of dang it, I like Drive. Yeah. I will say I'll say it's definitely First Man.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go Crazy Stupid Love. I love that movie, and I think he's great. The best part is whenever they roll up on, like, you find out, but then that dude that Steve Carell's wife cheated on him with rolls up, and then Ryan Gosling just punches. Like, that's a great scene. That scene makes everything for me. Who's your next pick?
I would honestly have to say I think Drive is just
you can't already pick.
I can't.
Sorry, no.
Blade Runner 2049.
Can't pick Luca. That was gonna be my next one.
Oh, good.
So you stole it from me.
I'm so sorry. He's got a lot of movies in pre-production right now.
Only God Forgives. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
Okay, so it's like him and the same. Though. I wouldn't say it's my third one. I just want to ask about it. So like Drive, him and that Nicholas, the three-name guy, they partnered up. It was incredible. And then they did that one as a follow-up and people hated it. He is the main character. He only has 17 lines in the home. It's so much brooding. He just stands there and stares.
But he's good at that.
He's
for
so good
some
at that.
reason. Like when
So good.
Drive came out, it was so quiet and so patient. It kind of became a thing that he does.
Yeah, he's so good at it. But it was good. Only God forgives. But I would say my third choice is going to be Place Beyond the Pines. I legit loved it.
Really?
Love that
I
movie.
don't know why that one. I don't know. I'd say La La Land.
Okay, I figured you were going to pick that. If you'd have bet money on it, I'd have been like, he's going to pick that.
I'm gonna
I
pick
thought to
that.
myself, I was like, Neil's
You
going to pick
should've
that.
put- you
He's gonna-
should've.
He's going to pick that
Should've
like
done
a
it.
kid in class picks
Did
a
you ever
booger.
see Nice Guys?
Yeah, it was okay. I
It
thought
was
the
kinda
promo for it.
odd.
I felt like I love Ryan Gosling, but I felt like it was like a little too like over the top for him. Like it felt like it was so out of character for him.
Yeah.
And then the way he promoted it, and they were trying to make him and Russell.
There's like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, and they tried to
wasn't
make
it?
them into like these good friends, and they became friends. Yes, but in real life. But I don't know. I felt like it was forced. I don't know. I just didn't get good vibes.
He's done 47 acting credits.
Yeah,
in
he's
different,
incredible.
and that's just for television.
Well, he
Or
had
that's
a
just
ton.
for movies.
He was in a show that was the Canadian version of Saved by the Bell. It's called like Beaker High, and he played the Screech character.
No.
And yep, he was the
He's
goofy-
better than that.
Yeah, better than that. You
He's
think he's
better
Zach
than
Morris,
that.
but he wasn't. So, but yeah, he's good. Beaker High. Okay, 3v3. Let's roll into. I'm kind of ruining this whole episode. Let's just roll into. What's the next thing we do? What is this?
The question on everyone's mind:
Will it rock?
will it rock?
That's what it is.
The answer is probably yes.
Okay. Do you want me to answer this?
Honestly, more than anything. Now, more than ever.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam. All right. So, will it rock? Ryan Gosling, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson in 2014.
Thought we were just
played
saying different names.
Hercules.
Danny DeVito.
Danny
We're saying
DeVito.
different names into the atmosphere.
William Shatner. He played.
Weightlessness.
Made me up, Scotty. So, Dwayne The Rock Johnson played Hercules in 2014. Okay, bomb, doesn't matter. Who cares?
What?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Ryan Gosling played Hercules as the young Hercules when he was a teenager. He played in a live action young Hercules show.
For real?
He was Hercules as well. They both played the same
No.
character. Yep. Fun
I
fact.
did not know that.
Yeah. Which one did
What is
better?
it? Is it?
I think they're both equally. I think the older version Hercules lost more money,
Oh, because it costs more money to make.
cost more money to make. But
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling's looked like it was made in like John's backyard, and so it didn't make a lot of money, but it didn't cost a lot of money.
John is dead.
It was like the series I made on YouTube called Gosling, to where I played a guy who tried to make people think that he looked like Ryan Gosling.
I watched that.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, Stephen Overturf,
I
first
watched that
episode,
one.
he's like sitting on the bench, and I walk up and he asks me the time, and I say, "Oh no, I'm not Ryan Gosling." He's like, "I didn't think you were," and I'm like, "No, it's cool, man. I get it all the time." He's like, "No, it's like a play on to like
Yeah.
it's very meta." Very
I
meta.
love it.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things I saw you in.
It's the greatest thing we've ever
that
done.
and unannounced trust falls, whatever that was.
Oh yeah, a surprise trust
the
falls.
surprise trust
Is that
falls.
the one that hit 2 million? No, that's like 1.9
It
million.
better have.
No.
It better
Tosh
have.
Point oh. It was on Tosh Point oh. Whatever. I referenced that last time, and Brock texted me. What's up? Shout out Brock Hart. He texted me and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Why do you have your phone out?"
Oh, Jesus.
Carmeline.
It's William Shatner.
Is that person gonna cuss?
I don't know. Description
Description?
can equal this.
No description.
Weightlessness.
That sounds like a Lincoln commercial, like Matthew McConaughey. Weightlessness.
Description can equal this.
If a car commercial does not purchase that and then put
Yeah,
it in the background, they're idiots.
It's incredible.
Sells itself.
Hey, this is Ryan Reynolds.
I'd rate this like a 6.5 out of 10. We ruined
so
this.
here's a couple things I did not know how he got into the Mickey Mouse clubhouse.
Yeah, he bought his way in. Yeah, he was in 21. He was good at blackjack. That's how he got in.
That's how.
Yeah, Kevin
That's
Spacey
how.
was like, "Let's get this guy in."
Let's get him in.
Calm down, Kevin Spacey.
Okay,
That's my new podcast.
Kaiser.
Calm down, Kevin Spacey.
Calm down, Kevin. I want to listen to that.
Oh,
What happens
hey.
when the paralegal in the court case calls in and are like,
Leaves a voicemail.
Kevin's in trouble. You're like, hashtag
No.
free Kevin.
Kevin released a YouTube video after that was
Kevin-
like, Kevin's in trouble.
Oh, it was bad.
No, bad
Kevin.
move.
Nah, Kevin, nah.
Casey at the bat, swing and a miss. Casey has struck out. Thank you
Casey
guys so
at the
much for tuning in. Again, if you want to spend $3 and try to win $201, go to patreon.com/explain everything. But also, we want to add you value, give you a double dose of this podcast. We even are more real and not a swirling.
Would you say a great amount of value?
I would say a great value. Explain
Ryan
everything. Oh, thank you guys so much for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Explain Everything podcast. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Explain Everything Podcast. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, but you're already here. We love you. No, actually, we're in love with you. Thanks for coming on our TED Talk. Bye.